Hello. How are you? How was your weekend? Hello. I like the hand waves. Like, hey. It wasn't Saturday. So lovely. The sunburn. So because I was sat kind of at an angle to the sun, only half of each of my legs is sunburnt, and like my right shoulder is sunburnt. Like my right arm is sunburnt, but like not the left. So like when I lay down in bed, like I always put like my, like on my side, like I can't like put my legs together because it hurts so bad. It's still pretty freaking red. Not gonna lie. I did not think that a sunburn could be so bad. But alas, it is. It's really bad. Good morning, Louise. So I'm going to jump on in. We did buy some aloe vera. I just couldn't even believe, like I never burn, ever. Like ever. And I just can't believe how red one half of each of my legs are. And I took a bath the other day, Sunday, thinking that maybe it would like help. And then I did it like really lukewarm, like not even warm at all. And I couldn't put my legs in the bathtub because the water was too hot and it was just burning them. And I was like, this is not enjoyable at all. Ugh, I did it to myself. I didn't think it was going to be that sunny or that crazy. Right, so I was just trying to decide if I wanted to split these in 3 strands, but I think I'll leave it for 6 for the middle one, and then for the other 2, I'll split them into 3 or 4, I think. So let me zoom on in. Easy peasy. We're going to do a stem stitch outline and then a satin stitch fill, so just like this. And for this one here, I didn't put the lines on because it was quite small. Hi, Kim. This one I do have lines on, so we'll see when we outline it if we want to put the line in the middle or not. How was your weekend, Kim? Looked amazing. I was well jealous. So we've done stem stitch a couple times now. So I don't really think I need to explain it again. You could also just do a back stitch if you wanted. You could also do a whipped back stitch if you wanted. It's really up to you. Oh. What's this music? Kim says her weekend was so good, and when we drove through Bicester, I thought of you. Bye, sister. So funny. And just go straight over. I've got a Jessie hair in mind. The Bicester gang. That's us. So there we go, straight down. And I'm going to turn it because, like I said before, I like to go make the loop on the hump of the leaf. So I like to turn my hoop round and round and round. Just taking off my sweatshirt. Oh no. Did anyone else do anything fun this weekend? What got me so burnt was that we went to watch. So Friday we just like relaxed. Saturday we went to K&D. I keep hitting these cans, but I need them there because they have to keep my hoop stand up. Tori, stop it. So we went to the Noel and Dorrit Cricket Club because two of our friends plays on that team. So we thought we'd go. We always pack a little picnic. So like 2 or 3 years ago, or maybe even 4 years ago now, my parents got David and I a little picnic bag, and it's like a cool bag. But it also has 2 wine glasses, a little wooden cheese board, a little cheese like knife type thing that's like quite curved, and a wine opener, and like a little cork stopper. So if you open your wine and it's got a cork in it, you can like recork your wine. So we always go to like Aldi or Morrison's or something and get a bunch of like picnic foods, like little cocktail sausages and like cheese strings and what else? Sometimes we get like cold pasta or whatever. David likes pork pies, but I don't, so I don't ever get those. And yeah, and we just have like a little picnic. And so we have, normally it's a couple of us. George, who comes in sometimes and says hi on the lives. He comes and we just have a good time. I bring the yoga mat so I can sit down without my bum getting wet. Yeah, and so like we just kind of sit because like I don't really get cricket. I think it just takes ages. It's like slow baseball, but it's weird. So I don't get any of the rules or anything. So we just kind of have a couple beers or have some wine or have a cider, do some embroidery. I read a book, almost an entire book. Just sit and chat, really. It's really nice. Yeah. Kim said this sounds so nice. I love a picnic. Meg said sounds like such a good day. It really is a really nice day. I was in like quite a mood before we went there. Still upset about my dentist appointment, not gonna lie. But hey, I have a teeth cleaning this week and then I don't have to go back until September. So hopefully my teeth won't all fall out by then. But yeah, we went and it was a really nice day. And then that evening, my friend Jay came over and we just sat outside. We have like a little table and chairs out there, like an outdoor table and chairs. And we ordered Chinese food, just watched crap TV for a while. It was really nice. Yeah. And then Sunday, I made some banana bread because we had some rotten bananas that needed to be used or thrown away. So I did banana bread, and then I did a couple orders that I needed to pack up. And then I thought I really need to make a move on Christmas stuff. So yeah, Kim, I did do my Christmas stuff. Well, I didn't actually finish it or anything. I just kind of wrote down some ideas that I had in my head. Louise says, teeth clean is okay, and it's nice knowing they're extra clean. Yeah, I mean, I think mine's going to be quite sore because she said that I have some, like, buildup on my gums or something. So he's like, it's not going to be, like, super pleasant to get them done. So I'm not really looking forward to that. Maybe we'll take, like, some paracetamol or something before I go. And maybe that will make them not be so bad. I just absolutely hate going. And I know it's nothing against them, but, like, I just hate it. I hate it so much. So yeah, that was pretty much my weekend. Like I said, on Sunday I tried to take a bath and that did not work. So it was like the shortest bath in the world. I think I only filled it up like halfway as well because I was like, I can't even sit in here. I can't even sit down. My legs hurt too bad. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I can't believe that's happened. And then, yeah, then we just watched Love Island last night. And I did some workouts. David didn't. He didn't want to. But I still did some anyways. Yeah. Did anybody else watch Love Island last night? Or is that just me? I watch it so that I can do workouts in the commercials. Louise says, honestly, it won't be that bad. I'd much rather teeth cleaning than filling or something. LOL, I hate the dentist too. Oh, I'm like proper scared of it. Like when Jay took me last week, I was like shaking and like, oh, just, ugh. I hate even thinking about it. But I get the anxiety like before I go as well. So like even today in my mind, I know on Thursday I have to go to the dentist. So like even that is like messing with my head. Even though I know it's just going to be for a teeth cleaning. I know it's going to be sore, but I know like they're not going to put needles or anything in me. So like that'll be all right. But yeah, I think until I get my teeth finished cleaning, like until the appointment is like done and over, I'm just going to be shaken like a leaf. Kim says, I feel like my legs have dropped off. We did so much walking on Saturday. So where did you go? I think I'm going to pronounce it incorrectly, but it's the Belheim plate. Spell it out and maybe I can try to pronounce it. It looked amazing though. Mike says, not a Love Island person. I'm sure if I started, I would be obsessed. Yeah, so I resisted for a really long time because I thought it was just like crap reality TV. Blenheim Palace. Did I say it right? Blenheim. But then I started and I was like, it's actually not as terrible as I thought. Love Island. I actually quite like it. I mean, it's so terrible, don't get me wrong, but I decided that if I do exercises during the commercials, then it doesn't make it as bad, right? It's like I'm doing work, like I'm helping myself by watching it. So there you go. Meg also said, hold on, I have to scroll back. Steve wants to go to Birmingham, so we'll have to meet up. Yes. Let me know when. Louise says, me too. I've had so much done because I had half my tooth knocked out when I was 11, and I don't ever want to go. But I have to be strong so the kids don't get scared. It's hard. Oh, yes. Definitely. Because you don't want your kids to, like, be scared of going to the dentist, especially, like, when you pretty much have to go all the time. Not all the time, but, like, more than one time every 10 years, which is kind of how I wish it was. Kim said, it was stunning. The tapestries made me cry. Oh, I love places like that. Like, love them. Meg says, will do. Not while you're away, though. So I go on the 20th of July. So if it's any time before then, let me know. And we're not back until the end of August, like the very end of August. Okay, so I've done the stem stitch outline, except this one, which was a bit wonky. And then I'm just filling it in with some satin stitches here. Why is this so loose? Lee says, who on earth thinks, oh yeah, I want to be a dentist when I'm older? Exactly. Psychopaths, that's who. People who like collecting teeth or some shit. Kim says, you should go. It's not too far. I'll drop you some photos after. Yes, do it. Just like the little photos that you put in your stories. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. Mike says, I'll sort out the kids and get Steve to book. Please, please do it. I feel like I have a knot back here. Nope. Oh, so it's not National Trust, is it? Kim says you pay to get in and then they convert it to an annual pass for the year so you can go back again. So it's not a National Trust place. She says no, but it's well worth it. Okay, so this area here, be careful, because like I said, with some of the other ones where we had to tuck the stitches in, you really want to tuck them under on an angle like this and on an angle here like this, so that it looks like this flower is on top of this flower. Leaf. This flower is on top of this leaf. Like really tuck them in there. Like already this color is going to pop out more than this because it's brighter. You guys, we're almost finished with this. We only have a couple more days to go. Can you believe it? Friday is the last day. Kim says it's not a National Trust place, but it's well worth it. Meg said that's so good, Kim. And then Kim says they don't get any government funding either, so it's amazing how well it's kept. I do like that about some of these places, is that people are so committed to keeping them, I'm going to say, in the state that they're meant to be kept in, because some places, obviously, they're meant to be kept in disarray because that's how the person who lived there lived, if that makes sense. So I forget what it was called, but the place that we went to way back in March where everything was like everywhere. There was just like things everywhere. Like weird taxidermy stuff and like just all kinds of things. That's how he lived, how people lived when they were there. So it's kind of like you want to keep it true to the people who lived there, but also not too run down. Meg says, I'm really behind. Like really, really behind. That's okay. All the videos are still up there. Louise says, I was just thinking that. I cannot believe there's only a few days left. I know, right? It just makes me want to like make. So in the very first Stitchalong, I was talking about doing like an embroidery school or like an embroidery club or something like that. where maybe it's like a Facebook group, or maybe it's like a private Instagram account or something like that, where you can like go through like different courses and like pay each month. And, ooh, sorry. Yeah, maybe it would be like a course thing. I don't know. But now it just makes me feel like I really want to do it, because like I love doing these. So fun. So Carrie says, we have Bolsover Castle here, and a lot of that is kept to period. That's amazing. Mike says, just been so caught up with the job application, but it's in, so, oh, sending you so much love. I hope that you get it. Hi, Tash. How are you? I love it when your cute little face pops up in my little, what's it called, comment section. So there we go. So we'll do this one, the middle one, and we'll do this one here. Well, I'm already thinking I probably should have done only 3 strands for this, because it's going to be quite bulky. But that's okay. Meg says, thanks, lovely. Tash says, aw, I'm good. How are you? I'm good. My legs are still on fire. I even wore a long dress thinking that it was like a spaghetti strap dress, you know, like the thin straps. But I had a jean jacket with me, and I was like, oh, it'll be fine, because I can pull the dress down if I'm cold, or if I get burnt, or if I'm hot, I can like raise it up a little bit when I'm sitting. And I was just like reading my book and having a great time. Having a couple drinks. It was great, chatting, looking at dogs. And we got home and I was like, oh my God, I made a mistake. A big mistake. Okay, so Meg says, I think with Bolsover Castle, which I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but just doing my best, guys, is that they've kept the structure and inside as it was, but there's nothing inside to properly see. So yeah, I've added the lines here, but I think looking at it, I'm going to just fill them all in with the stitches, with the satin stitches. So you guys can choose what you would like to do. If you want to put the line down the middle like these ones, or if you want to just fill them in like this. So I'm just going to fill them in, but feel free to adapt. Again, stem stitch outline. I need to make a list of all the places that I've been, because I feel like I did Chatsworth House, but I can't remember which one it is. I need to make like a list of them. Okay, so a big tip, because obviously I've just gone down here, so I cannot go back up here to start the next stem stitch. So you just do the first one a bit backwards. So you come up here, down, and then in the middle, and then you just keep carrying on. So I think I've shown it before. Okay, so Tash just said you should do Hever Castle? Hever Castle? Where's that at? Chatsworth House. I feel like we went there before. I need to look this up now. Carrie says Chatsworth House is like 30 minutes from where me and Meg live. And I want to do the one that has more windows than wall. Is that Chatsworth House? No, that's... Okay, so Hever Castle is where Anne Boleyn grew up. It's a bit north of London. Putting it on my list. I just love castles. I love like historical homes. Like so much. I feel like we went to Chatsworth House. There's active windows at Chatsworth. I hate to see their window cleaning bill. Is this the one where a lady owned it? I'm thinking of a different one. I know I am. Hardwick Hall. That's what it is. Thank you. Because I've been wanting to go there for a really long time. And actually, we have our friends, yes, owned by Bess of Hardwick. That's what it is. Definitely. Because I was like obsessed with that house for a while. Like we went back from a wedding back around Easter. And I was like telling the taxi driver all about it. I was like, oh yes, I really want to go to this stately home. And it's like... owned by this woman, and she's like amazing, and blah 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 blah. I'm sure he was like, okay, shut up. But yeah, we have our friends' National Trust membership for like until the end of June or something, I think. So we might have to go to Hardwick Hall. I just love old things. Meg says Hardwick is so nice. Carrie says Hardwick isn't far from us either. We're gonna have to have a... oh, it's on Kim's list too. That's it, guys. We're doing a stitching meetup. All of us. At Hardwick Hall. Also, you might have to make these a little bit fatter because mine definitely look like these ones. And you want them to be kind of nice and fluffy, wide. Definitely a meetup. I think it's gonna have to happen. Kim says, I love having a cream tea in the National Trust Cafe as much as the house. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Plus, cream tea is just delicious. Carrie says, is there another one in that area, Meg? Sutton Hall? So you can see my threads are getting untwisted, which is giving this kind of fluffy effect. I don't hate it though, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. I feel like we all must be like feverishly searching Wikipedia for like all of the historical places around that area. Haddon Hall is near Chatsworth, she says. Well, we're gonna have to choose a place and then go there. This keeps coming unscrewed. What the heck? Kim says, yes, I'm so here for this. And now Carrie says, is there somewhere called Sutton Hall, or have I just made that up? Maybe. National Trust Stitchy Meetups. Yes. Right, so this is what we have so far. These need to be filled in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to fill them in on the video, only because you've already seen me do it. And the video is quite long already. So there you go. Yeah, I think that's all I have for today. I cannot believe there's only 4 days left. I obviously need to finish some bits of mine. These ones, the middle, this leaf here. I did not split the thread. I ended up just doing six strands. So 6 strands for this one, 6 strands for this one, and 6 strands for this one. I figured since mine is an 8-inch, that it will be fine. An 8-inch. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And already I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of white space. I'm already thinking I want to fill it with more flowers. Isn't it bad? Once I get started, I cannot stop. Okay. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to think of, if we have time before we go, to maybe do one of those places that we just talked about. And maybe do a meetup there. Because that would be good fun, I think. I just want to do meetups everywhere now. I'm just like, let's meet. Let's meet in real life. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great Monday. As always, tag me in your posts. I'll share as many as I can. And yeah, I'll talk with you tomorrow. Have a lovely Monday. Bye.